again to a second live stream of the day, but this time we do have the exciting crazy thing, which is Sarah being here.
I'm the exciting crazy thing?
Yeah, so the title of it was like something crazy is going on here, something like that. And so anyway, people were asking like, well, what's so crazy? It's just you sitting in the car there talking. The crazy part is Sarah's back. And so if you've been watching the previous live stream, you know that we were waiting for Sarah to get here, and she's here.
So you told them about the plane thing?
I told them, you tell them though, from your experience, ask them, where are you watching from?
Okay, where are you guys watching from? Let us know in the comments. So, I was supposed to be here like 2 hours ago. I think it was about 1:30, my flight was supposed to come in. So, I was in Seattle. That was gonna be my last flight of this long trip.
Where'd you come from?
New Zealand.
Oh, what were you doing in New Zealand?
I was on a mission trip for about a month. Just under 4 weeks. So that was exciting. Any of you guys from New Zealand? I was in Wellington primarily. Porirua specifically, which is like near Wellington. And then I also went to Hamilton, New Plymouth, Rotorua, Tauranga, and I did go to Auckland, but only to transit there. I didn't actually do anything in Auckland.
So you were, for those people that don't know much about New Zealand, you were on the south end of the North Island.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, so Wellington is like on the coast.
Yeah.
That's where I spent most of the time. Anyway, I was there on a mission trip visiting some friends who were missionaries there with Colin. They invited us to come a while ago, and so we went and like worked with them for a little bit and got to learn from them and visit the church there, and it was really, really cool and learned a lot. And so it's been like a long journey. I don't even know. It feels like yesterday when I left, because it really was yesterday. Even though it's like the same day by the date. I think it's about a 30-ish hour trip.
Okay, so what time did your plane depart New Zealand?
My plane left January 9th at like 6:20 a.m.
What's today?
Today is also January 9th, but like, you know, like 30 hours actually time-wise. Because, you know, the date line.
Yep.
So, anyways, I was on my last flight in Seattle. We boarded. It was like a smallish plane, and we were like waiting there for a long time. And then the pilot, he's like, "Hey, there's some lights showing that there's like a problem. So we're gonna try and fix that. We're gonna have to like shut down the plane for a few minutes, so you're gonna lose power, and then we'll turn it back on and check, you know." And so they did that, and that failed. Like, when they turned it back on, the warning was still there. So they said, okay, we're gonna get, like, a couple other things happened, I think. But then they said, okay, we're gonna get the maintenance crew in here. And so they got the maintenance crew in, waited some more, and then they said, the maintenance crew can't figure out a solution, so we're gonna have to deplane, like get off the plane. But fortunately, there's another plane waiting that you guys can get on. So anyways, that whole process took, I would say, almost 2 hours. And then we had the 1 hour flight, so. But now I'm finally home.
Now you're finally here.
Yep.
And getting to visit with them.
Getting to visit with you guys. I'm super excited.
If you guys have any questions that you want answered, make sure to put it in the chat.
Yes.
Specifically for Sarah, but I'll answer any questions as well. But I wanted to give you guys a chance to catch up with her since she's been off of the channel for a while at college. And she'll be in the videos here coming up. And we're going to put her to work, working hard to get our house ready for sheetrock. What do you think about that? Good. I think tomorrow you and Mom are going to start on the wiring.
Oh, cool. That'd be fun. Wilkinson,
if you're feeling okay from your trip.
Yeah. I don't feel that bad right now. I thought I'd feel more tired than I do. I was feeling more tired earlier, actually.
Yeah.
Wilkinson Carpentry said he's from Australia.
Oh, cool.
That's cool. I actually transited through Sydney today. That was pretty neat. That was my first time ever, like... I know, like, transiting doesn't count that much, but my first time doing anything in Australia. And I got some money from the ATM, so that's kind of cool.
You did? I was telling them about, like, how we like to collect currency from different places.
Yeah.
So anyway, so you got some New Zealand money now, and you got some Australian money.
Yes.
Cool.
So I collected, like, all of the New Zealand coins.
Okay.
and then a $5 bill.
Well,
Only the $5 because like New Zealand money is almost the same as US money, so I didn't want to have like $100 of just New Zealand cash sitting around.
yeah.
Like I can't afford that right now.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And then I have like a 10 in Australian dollars and like a couple coins.
Okay.
Oh. Paula
Yeah, put
asked,
my
what
head
did I
on
think
the
of
lights.
New Zealand?
In my eyeballs.
New Zealand was really cool. I was there during summer, so that was awesome, like the start of summer.
What do you mean? It's winter right now.
Well, because they're in like the southern hemisphere, it's their summer, right?
What are you crazy? Yeah, you're right.
Sorry, I
But,
got really
some
turned
people
around.
may not like. It may not be clicking, you know. So yeah.
Yeah, so it's just opposite.
Opposite seasons.
Yeah,
When it's spring here, it's fall there. When it's summer here, it's winter there.
yeah. So I got to swim in the ocean. It was fantastic.
Which ocean?
I actually don't know. I should know that. It was the ocean
I'm guessing it
that
was the
touches.
Pacific.
Yeah, maybe. Someone look that up and tell us.
Well, what side of the island were you on? That might make a difference. East or west?
I don't know. Because, like, Wellington is at the tip of the North Island, and I'm not sure if we were, like, where at on that curve we were at, actually. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Okay.
It was,
I don't know.
yeah, I don't know.
Any other questions?
Let's see.
If you guys have any questions, be sure to type them out there so that we can answer them.
It's really hot. Can I turn this down?
Yeah, it is getting hot. Huh?
So hot.
Right now we're driving through Spokane.
Peter Thagerson asked if I went alone or with my boyfriend. We went together. We were both invited by the family. And so...
You went with your boyfriend, but you left what there?
What?
You went to New Zealand with your boyfriend,
yeah.
but you left something else there.
Yes.
What'd you leave there?
My fiance.
Oh.
Yeah, we actually got engaged like 2 weeks ago. He proposed while we were there, and that was really, really special. It was
Right.
very sweet. And the
So-
family that invited us like helped with the proposal. Actually, their daughter, they have a young family, and their daughter ran up on the beach with a box, the ring box, as we were just kind of exploring. And she was like, "Look what I found!" And then gave it to Colin, and I was like, "Oh, that's really weird. Like, that's a really nice box for someone to just leave on the ocean or like on the beach." And then I realized what it was, and it was really cool.
Let's go. Show me your ring.
Yeah, this is my ring. It's really, really pretty, and I love it.
Yep. So you're off the market.
Off the market.
Oh man.
Dave S says he lives in New Zealand. That's so cool. Where do you live? Like what part? We didn't get to visit the South Island, unfortunately. I know everyone keeps saying how beautiful it is. I'll have to go back and visit. There were a couple questions in here. CGH error part. Sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Asked when am I coming to Belgium and to what city?
Oh yeah.
So for those of you who don't know, I'm doing a study abroad program next semester. Primarily, well, it's based in Belgium, and then we'll like travel out to different countries.
Do you know what city?
Yes, I'm gonna mispronounce it. I'm sorry, but it's Verviers. And
Verviers, like that?
I don't think they roll their R's.
No, Verviers.
I think it's more of like a guttural thing. Like Verviers.
Okay.
Maybe.
Got it.
Tell me how well I did. Anyway, so we'll go there and then travel out from there, and we'll be going as college students. So like there'll be lots of work, like we're taking classes and everything, but also getting to travel at the same time.
Right, like history and that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I'm
and
auditing.
French, right? You have to learn little bit of French
Yes,
at least.
I'm auditing a French class
Okay.
because of some other like school situation. I'm auditing it, and then I'm taking Reformation history,
Cool.
our Western heritage, and then some other classes that are related to my personal major, not related to the study abroad program.
Yeah, like what? What are you taking? I want to know. She doesn't even
Human-computer interaction,
Ah.
and dude, there's one more. Oh yes, um, the honors college practicum.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you're in the honors college.
Yes. And
She's an honors student.
I have to take the practicum to graduate.
Okay.
And a couple of my friends and I are taking that, and then what we have to do is basically like a hands-on creating something. So some people like create. Well, no, like people like put together like a charity, basically like the structure for a charity or something.
Okay.
What we're doing is creating a Canvas interface for the study abroad program.
Oh,
so creating
that's cool.
the organizational structure and putting the content in that they can then use for
What's
future
Canvas?
students. That's just the
Tell them.
Canvas is it's like
A program.
it's how our school runs basically. So like all of our class material or like class assignments or actually whatever the teacher wants basically. Some teachers utilize Canvas more than others, but it's just like the structure of their classes and things. So
it's a computer management system for running the classes through the university.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So like Blackboard is another one, and that's what Freed used to use before Canvas.
It's cool.
But Canvas is pretty nice.
So you're going to create that for the university as part of your honors thing.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it'll
Cool.
look as if it's a Canvas class,
Yeah.
but it's actually like
For the
honors or for the study abroad program.
cool.
For information and things, forms.
Can you guys hear her? I can barely hear her.
I'm talking loud. Let's see. Meredith asked, how do you do it? All that travel, don't you get anxious or get messed up with all the time changes? I would say no.
Why not?
But probably because I've been traveling basically since I was born. So it's just pretty normal. Like it's exciting, but like the airport stuff and flying, and like I've just been doing it my whole life. I would say that's why it's like not weird, and like it's not scary doing it by myself. Like you just follow the signs and you'll get to where you need to go. Yeah.
Yep.
Like
Cool.
yeah. International travel is fun. Paula
You can
says you
speak
need hearing
Indonesian if
aids.
you want. You can answer them in Indonesian if you want.
Randy bilang, Sarah kapan buat konten lagi? Ya aku masih belum tahu, soalnya aku sibuk banget sekarang karena kuliah dan baru dari Selandia Baru dan sekarang mau ya nongkrong sama keluarga, jadi belum yakin.
Ya. Dia harus membantu saya membangun rumah, jadi tidak ada waktu.
Tapi aku baru aktif lagi di Instagram. Waktu di Selandia Baru aku bikin beberapa reels. Jadi kalau kalian mau nonton itu silakan. Memang aku nggak bicara di video itu, tapi itu sesuap ya.
Okay, that's enough Indonesian for now. For those that don't know Indonesian, which is most of the people on here, but you still remember it.
Yeah.
And her accent, right? Tell us, how was her accent? Super good, wasn't it?
I'm sure it's not as good as before.
I know, man. I was thinking, so I was driving down here and I was like thinking of, I was thinking about translating, right? Like, I was thinking of translations of the Bible, you know, and like how, you know, some words are more difficult than others to translate. And I was thinking about Indonesian and translating from Indonesian to English. And I was thinking how, like, you know, in English we have one word, please, right? And that can be used to ask for something, like it's for your benefit. And we can also use please when it's for somebody else's benefit, like please sit down or please have a drink. And then we say, please, can you please help me? Can I please have some money? Right? That's for my benefit. But in Indonesian, they have two words for that. One is tolong, which is for my benefit. And then they have silakan, which is for the benefit of the hearer.
It's almost like help and like go ahead.
Yeah, right.
Go ahead and eat.
Yeah, but the English translation from both of those words comes down to just please in English, and so it can be confusing. So anyway, I was thinking of that, and then I was thinking of like terserah and anyway, just different things like that that are kind of difficult to translate. Like what? But it's you could say like terserah is like whatever, but it doesn't capture the full the full meaning of Tisra.
Yeah.
You know, like, and I don't think that you could say Tisra when you mean like whatever in like a flippant way, like you're mad at the person, you're like whatever, I don't care, whatever. You know, I don't think you could use it there. You think?
If you say terserah kamu, maybe. Terserah kamu. Like that.
Yeah.
I feel like that works.
Okay.
But not just terserah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Maybe. I don't know for sure. That's just how it feels. It feels right, but I could be totally wrong.
Yeah. Funny, I was just thinking about that on the drive down
Yeah,
today.
that's interesting. Christina A asked, she said, hello from Kentucky.
Hello, Kentuckian.
She asked, when I graduate from college, do I plan on staying where you guys are or relocating? What? Currently, the plan, or the idea, tentative idea, so I have 1 year left, like 1.5 years left of school, is to move to Idaho here for...
Rent our apartment, maybe?
Yes, if you guys let us.
For a good price?
Yes, please.
Okay. So you can like maybe save up some money?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe pay off some debt if you have any? Okay.
And then,
Make wise financial decisions?
absolutely.
Okay, gotcha.
My parents taught me well.
You don't have any debt?
No. But I will once I get married.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, live here for a couple years, hang out with my family, like, hang out with the church here.
Help the church.
Yeah, help the church here, work, just get started. And then possibly move where Colin is from for a couple years as well. We'll see about that. I mean, like, that's probably what's going to happen, but, like, it's not set in stone or anything. And then after that, move to Indonesia, hopefully.
That's a long time before you go to Indonesia.
I know.
Do you want my advice? I just play it. But yeah, that is a long time. That's like 4 years.
I know. That's just like how, like...
You could have like 3 kids by then.
Yeah, no, not 3.
In 4 years?
1.
I mean, it could be possible.
It's possible.
Well, you could have more than that if you had like quintuplets.
Yeah, it's true.
Then it's raining good. It's raining
Cats and dogs.
cats and dogs. Whoa. Kujan, anjing, kucing.
Clarence says to keep your eyes on the road.
Yeah, for sure, man. You got to keep them eyes on the road. You got to be careful though. Sometimes they get squashed.
What?
But when you put your eyes on the road, they can get run over. You know how it is.
Peter asked what I've missed most from home.
Yeah.
Well, my family, for sure. Actually, though, I was like kind of reminiscing on the way to the airport yesterday, and I was getting really excited just for like the snow, like the winter culture is just so fun. Like, I just love it. It's like the feeling of winter in North Idaho. I'm really excited for that.
Cool.
And I got a new coat, so I can probably fun to wear.
Yeah. You'll be surprised. Those cats, man, they're like sumo wrestlers now.
They're fat.
They are obese, man. And we don't even feed them a lot. Like, you know, we feed them what the bag recommends. And they are so fat.
That's really funny.
I think it's because of winter. That's what I think. That's my thought. And we'll see in the summertime if they bend down again.
Yeah.
Plus maybe they're extra fluffy.
Maybe so.
Like a winter coat, you know?
Uh-huh.
Anyway.
I saw a video of them playing in the snow.
Yeah.
It's pretty cute.
Yeah, they're alright. They're pretty cute. Any other comments or questions?
Something about Starlink.
Ooh, what about it?
How long from when you ordered it to receive it?
Oh,
It was like
over a
long
year.
time. It was so long.
But that's because it wasn't available in our specific area. In other areas like Montana, say, you could have ordered it and gotten it right away. But I don't know why, but our area, it wasn't available. Maybe they already had sold too many units in that area or something. But anyway, it was over a year, I think.
Yeah.
Any other questions, comments? Do you miss the dad jokes?
Oh, yeah. Colin already makes dad jokes.
Uh-oh.
They're terrible.
There you go.
is from Tennessee, East Tennessee.
East
So
Tennessee.
very far away from here.
Yep. He's a good guy, though. Even though he comes from a place that doesn't have any mountains.
That's really mean.
That's an ongoing joke between us and you guys. There's no mountains in Tennessee. They have nice hills, though.
Jonathan asked if I have one more semester or another year. I have 3 semesters left. Yeah. James says he really enjoys watching us guys. Us.
Cool.
We guys.
We guys? We guys
Us.
and gals?
Did Colin ask your permission before proposing?
Yep. Sure did. I told him no. He did it anyway. I think I did say no at first, but I was just joking.
That's really funny.
I think
Oh, yeah, he
I don't
told me
remember
that.
that though, 100%. But anyway,
You told me you did.
did I?
Yeah.
No. I think I said it seriously too.
Oh, really?
I think, but anyway, I was just joking.
Well, yeah, like that was important to me.
Yeah.
Like I was like, if you're gonna propose, I want to know that my dad has said yes. If you're proposing to me, kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
for my own peace of mind.
Right. It's cool.
So like it was already established between us. So like both of our expectations. Like he wanted that anyways. Plus he knew that I wanted that too.
Yeah.
Am I in the couch, in the camper, or on the couch? That's a good question. I need to know that.
You are, if you want, well, Seth was going to do this because he's such a nice brother, but he was going to offer you his bedroom, and he was
Aw.
going to take the couch.
That's so sweet.
So, but it's up to you. If you want the couch, you can have the couch.
That's really kind of him. He doesn't have to leave, so that's really nice.
So it's up to you,
What a
though.
nice little brother.
But he gets up really early and goes to the gym, so you might want his bedroom.
Yeah. We'll see. I'll think about it. That's super sweet though.
Yeah, it's nice.
He's such a good kid.
He's a
I love my brother.
he's a kind soul.
He's such a cool kid. I brag on him all the time. I like tell everyone how cool
Yeah.
he is.
He doesn't like it when you talk good about him, though.
Well, I don't do it when he's around that much. I also do it to like my friends and people I know.
Yeah. Well, because the camper, right? It's winterized, so it's all like closed up. There's a cover over it and all that. So it's not. It wouldn't really be. It's not a great place to be right now. There's snow on top of it, and there's snow all around it. So, yeah.
Any more questions? Maybe about, I don't know.
About anything.
Anything.
Yeah. Why the stars shine.
We hold the key to all knowledge.
Oh boy.
I'm just kidding.
Why the ant crawls in a hole.
Have we crossed the border yet?
No, we're in.
Still up.
Right now we're in Spokane Valley, I think, or maybe Liberty Lake. Still in Washington, so we got to be careful.
Michael asked why the stars shine.
I don't know.
Because they're balls of gas.
Oh
that
yeah,
emit-
because they're
that
on
emit
fire, man.
Heat, and therefore light,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, but they're balls of fire out there.
Here's a good question.
Ah, good.
Okay, I guess this is a question for Dad. With Sarah moving away to another country, and your son is going away to college soon, why such a big house?
Ah, that's a good question.
Yeah, that's a really good question.
So, because we want to utilize the house to entertain and host people, and so we wanted, so that's why we expanded the living room kitchen area, so that we could get a lot of people in there at one time. And so, that's really, I mean, that's why. So,
Like
we
having,
could have
like-
gotten away with something a lot way smaller, but we want to use the house for having people in it. So,
Like having the church over for stuff. and-
yeah, YouTube crew, dinners,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff.
And then like the apartment allows, like if we have guests over,
Yeah.
they have somewhere, a place to stay that's nice and like their own space.
Yeah. Fellow YouTubers coming to the area, you know, they want to hang out, they can stay in the apartment,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Sarah can rent it.
Which would be much appreciated.
Yeah, It'd be so much cheaper than trying to
I
rent
know.
a real,
It's
like
really
a regular apartment. It's so expensive.
I don't think I could do it. Like, I probably could move back here.
You could.
It's too expensive, dude.
2 people working, you could do it easy.
Yeah, but we wouldn't be able to save as much.
No,
you
that's,
know?
yeah, for sure.
So, like, this is knocking out several birds with one stone, you know? Getting
Yeah.
to save, getting to be with my family, you know, getting to live somewhere really cool.
Yep.
People keep asking to see the ring again. This is the beautiful ring he got me. It is a gold band, like yellow gold band, I mean, with a round stone. In case you couldn't see it.
It's like 5 carats, right?
No. I wouldn't want 5 carats.
No. You guys are practical people.
Yeah. I honestly prefer like the look of smaller stones a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah. Like
Cool.
I think they look really pretty, like very dainty.
Yep. Like a little diamond chip. It's a lot like Mom's ring.
Yeah, I think. Well, I've noticed. Like maybe you guys can check me on this, but I have just noticed from personal experience of like my friends who've been getting engaged, like 90% of them got like yellow or white gold, and that was really interesting to me. And I like always wanted yellow gold, and I think that's probably because of Mom's ring.
Yeah.
I would say, like I
Okay.
just like that's what an engagement ring
traditional.
is to me. Yeah, yeah. So I just thought that was interesting to see like what the popular style is right now.
So I did a little preaching on the previous live stream.
What'd you preach about?
Well, somebody asked me what my favorite Bible verse was.
Oh.
So,
Wait, let me guess.
okay, she's
Okay.
gonna guess my favorite Bible verse.
There's 2 that I'm thinking. No, it's 1 and then the second. I think his favorite was 2 Timothy 3:16-17, and his second favorite was Acts 17:11.
Oh, I didn't actually mention that verse, but that could be my second favorite. Yeah,
Those are actually my 2 favorite too, I think, because of you probably talking
Right.
about it so much.
yeah.
It's like every single sermon he talks about 2 Timothy 3:16-17
So what is
and Acts 17:11.
so what does Acts 17:11 talk about?
Well, it talks about how all scripture is God-breathed.
No, that's 2 Timothy.
Oh, I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Acts
Oh,
17:11.
sorry, Acts 17:11.
Set up the stage first.
Yes.
Like set up the stage, and then what is it about?
So Paul had been teaching and preaching and all that. He was on this big trip, and he went to Thessalonica, and the people there were not really receptive. It didn't go over super great. And then he went to Berea, and in Berea, this is like what that verse is saying. They received the word.
They were more noble-minded
They're more noble-minded.
than those in Thessalonica.
Yes, because they received the word eagerly, and they searched the scriptures to see if what Paul was saying was correct.
How often did they search the
Daily.
scriptures? Daily.
Yeah. So basically, their attitude is something that we should emulate, that of being open-minded and like excited to hear the truth, but
Verify.
fact-checking it with the Bible,
Right.
see if it's right or not.
So I think there was some president one time, I believe, like there was one that said, walk softly to carry a big stick. Not that one. But, I mean, it could have been the same guy, but not that saying. But there was something like trust but verify, right? And that's kind of the idea there in Acts 17:11. The people in Berea listened to Paul preach. And, but they didn't automatically accept what he said at face value. And that should be our attitude for for everything, basically everything. But especially when it comes to scripture, that there's a lot of people out there saying a lot of stuff. And if what they say does not check with scripture, toss it out, man. Don't believe it, because it's got to check with scripture. And if we'll do that, if we'll search the scriptures to find out if what Pastor Bob's saying on TV, then we will be more noble-minded than other people. Yep. So anyway, second favorite. Any more questions? I'm
Paula
keeping my
says-
eyes on the road.
Paul says, beware of false prophets.
Yes, exactly, Paula.
Good.
Exactly. I mean, when you look through the New Testament, just read through the New Testament and make like a note every time you see somebody, Jesus or one of the apostles, talk about false teachers or false prophets. And I think you'll be surprised at how many warnings there are about that. And so that really puts a burden on us as individuals to check the scriptures and find out if what those people are saying is true.
Yeah. I mean, in Galatians, he talks about, like, even if an angel from heaven
Yeah.
came and said something that was against what had already been revealed,
Yep.
like, what does it say? He's
let him be accursed.
Let him be accursed, yeah.
Yeah. Even if it's an angel from heaven that comes and says it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful.
David asks, Martin, how are you dealing with the melting and freezing?
Well, I'm sad. I'm depressed. Not really depressed, but
Okay.
I'm not dealing with it well because
Wait, is there...
I want a lot of snow.
Oh.
And so when it melts and then freezes,
I thought he was talking about, like, its impact on, like, the pipes or something.
it probably is. And, you know, we're not really dealing with it at all. It's not a big issue. You know, it melts, then it freezes, it's slippery. So you walk carefully and drive slower. But that's it. It's not a big deal. The church parking lot, though, man, that thing's an ice skating rink.
Really?
Oh, it's so slippery, man. It's dangerous out there. We got to put sand down probably on it before Sunday. It's so slick.
Is Seth still shoveling?
They did. Actually, a bunch of people got together and shoveled the other day.
That's cool.
But I mean, like, it hasn't been snowing. It snowed a lot, and then it hasn't been snowing, so it hasn't been a big issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a plow company too that comes and plows the parking lot. But it's a gravel parking lot, so you know, there's a layer that you can't get, otherwise you scoop up all the gravel. And so now, since it rained and froze, it's like a sheet of ice.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Any more? They're probably done just popping up.
Do I still remember Bahasa? Yes.
We were just speaking in Indonesian a little bit ago.
If you rewind to like 20 minutes ago.
Ask a good open-ended question in Indonesian, and she'll answer it for you in Indonesian.
Aaron has a question about doing his own water well.
Yeah.
He didn't ask it though.
Oh, go ahead and ask it.
Oh, Trust and Verify, but Verify was made famous by Ronald Reagan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. And he was not the one that said, "Walk softly and carry a big stick," right? Who was that? Roosevelt. No, that's just a funny saying.
Yeah.
Walk softly and carry a big stick.
Judy says, hi again, Martin. How was your travel, Sarah? My travel was good.
Did you have any like unique food on the plane? Anything special?
On the way to New Zealand, they gave us a mango sorbet.
Oh.
It was so good.
Is that like a milkshake kind of, but with mangoes?
No, it was more like a gelato.
Oh.
Kind of.
Oh, sherbet. Like sherbet. What's the difference between sorbet and sherbet?
I have no idea.
Me neither.
You guys let us know.
Maybe it's just like a fancy word for sherbet.
I don't know, but it was really good. That was like the best thing I've ever had on a plane. Actually, like it was
better
100% good.
Better than the food on Air Asia to Malaysia.
That food is so good. Air
good.
Asia has the best airplane food in the whole world.
It's really good. I think you have to pay for it though.
Yeah, but it wasn't very expensive,
No.
and we would usually get it because we ended up flying to Malaysia a lot because of visa issues, and it was like a 2-hour flight, and so we usually flew in the afternoon, so we just like get lunch on the way, and it wasn't very expensive.
Right, but like it was, you looked forward to it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, we're gonna fly. We get to order food on the airplane because it was so good.
Mm-hmm. Man, that stuff was good. I think about it sometimes.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. It was probably on par, I would say. Like the enjoyment I got from it, you know? Because, you know, sometimes...
On par with what?
The Malaysian food.
Oh, gotcha.
Because sometimes airplane food tastes good, but it's like weird at the same time. You're like, I kind of like this, but it also feels really gross.
Yep.
You know?
Oh, we're in Idaho, by the way. I forgot. We're in Post Falls.
Woohoo! Yeah. They gave me a frittata for breakfast in Australia.
A frittata?
Yeah.
What's a frittata?
The thing that Mom makes.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Mom's was way better.
Really?
Yeah. It wasn't bad, but Mom's was way better. Oh, Steve said, have you ever thought about using boiled salt water to melt the ice? That sounds interesting.
No, I haven't really thought of that. But I imagine it would work.
And then like the salt that's left there would still help. It's not
Yeah.
like the salt's wasted or something.
Right.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Cool idea.
Yeah, that is a good idea. Paula asked how long before I see Colin again. I think like 4 weeks. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you're going to Belgium, but he's staying in Tennessee.
So we have like 4 weeks apart, like 2.5 weeks together, 3 months apart.
Then the rest of your life.
Well, hang on. Because I'm going to Belgium, and then after I get back from Belgium, he's going back to New Zealand.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. So I'll come home here, and then he'll come to Idaho after that. And then we're getting married this summer.
Hopefully
we'll be
he's
together
there
for-
in time to help get the place ready.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that long of a trip. It's just a couple weeks. Paula asked if you got me coffee.
Not yet. In Coeur d'Alene, we'll get coffee.
Cool. Here's the answer. Russ says sorbet is fruit and ice. Sherbet is more like ice cream and more sugar.
Okay.
Okay,
There you go.
that makes sense. Sherbet contains dairy and sorbet has no dairy.
No, I don't think so. I don't think sherbet has dairy. It might though. You could be totally right. But I always thought it didn't.
Russ said sherbet is more like ice cream and more sugar.
Oh, I thought somebody said that sherbet had dairy in it.
No, sherbet contains no dairy.
Oh, no dairy. Okay.
Sorbet has no. Sorry. Sherbet contains dairy and sorbet has no dairy.
Somebody fact check that, please. I'm prepared to be wrong, but I don't think sherbet has dairy in it.
I'm so hungry.
Are you? We'll get some food too. No, we got pizza at home.
Oh yeah.
Hey, who likes to put ranch dressing on their pizza? I love ranch dressing on my pizza.
Weird. I like pepper flakes.
What about salt on watermelon?
Yeah.
That's delicious.
Not
What's that one half
everything.
thing?
Half a liter of Coca-Cola. Oh no, I'm sorry. A half-liter Coca-Cola bottle filled with a third of coarse salt and filled up with water into a bucket. Then the water in the bucket does not freeze.
Huh. That's interesting. I'd like to try that.
Do you mean you dump it into the bucket and then add water? Or do you mean put the
just
bottle
keep
in the
it
bucket?
in the bottle.
Huh.
Yeah. Supposedly that works, but I don't really see how. But maybe it does.
Still likes some pepperoni pizza.
We're
Sil
buddies
and
then.
Paula.
Ooh, we're buddies then. We're on the ranch team. Team Ranch.
Mountain Maple Ranch says no thanks. James Hall says ranch is good. Jab Boo says ranch sriracha.
Ooh, I haven't had that yet.
Robert
but
says
I like the
gross.
jalapeno one. Robert, I'm sorry, we can't be friends anymore.
Robert says it's nasty.
Wow.
Actually, he called you nasty.
What?
Not really.
You're nasty. Sarah brings out the little sarcasm in me, guys. So, I'm just joking with you. You don't have to like ranch on your pizza. But Sarah's my buddy.
Sarcasm buddy.
My sarcasm buddy.
Oh, it's still so warm in here.
I know it is, dude. It's 70 degrees in here. All right. So we're coming into Coeur d'Alene. We're going to be getting off here in just a second. 1.5 mile.
Cool.
Show them what it looks like here. Pink. There you go. This is the freeway. This is I-90 in Coeur d'Alene. All right. Did they ask a good open-ended question in Indonesian?
The same one as I answered earlier.
What was it?
About like why I'm not uploading right now. Like, if I'm busy with school.
Well, why don't you tell them? Because there's new Indonesian people that want to hear you speak.
Mohammed tanya, Sarah kok jarang upload video, sibuk kuliah? Ya betul, aku sibuk kuliah dan sekarang lagi bersama keluarga, jadi ya itu bukan prioritas saat ini. Tapi bukan berarti aku nggak bakal upload nanti kalau lebih Ini lebih banyak waktu nanti.
Ya, dan mungkin kalau kamu mau pindah ke Indonesia,
Ya.
mau
Ya.
berlatih dulu,
Betul.
jadi bikin lebih banyak video nanti.
Yes.
Karena kamu mau pindah ke Indonesia.
Ya. Yes.
Kemana?
Belum tahu.
3 opsi. Kemana?
Aduh.
Mau pindah ke Jakarta?
Enggak.
Enggak.
Enggak mau.
Oke, mau ke Jogja?
Aku suka Jakarta, tapi aku suka kunjungi Jakarta.
Ya, lebih baik kunjungi daripada tinggal.
Ya. Aku senang di Jogja. Aku 5 tahun tinggal di Jogja, guys. Dan aku suka banget 5 tahun itu.
Ya, mungkin bisa kembali ke Jogja.
Mungkin NTT.
NTT.
Aku belum pernah ke
Kupang.
NTT.
Kupang.
Kupang.
Mungkin.
Belum yakin.
Bali. Bagaimana Bali?
Ya, bisa juga.
Okay lah. She still remembers Indonesian. Somebody asked if you know moth in Indonesia. I rode in a moth plane in Manokwari. Let's see, man, I forget the guy's name. But anyway, we were eating at a restaurant in Manokwari, and I saw these other white folks over there, and they came. I mean, like, I say that because we stand out. You know, everybody's Asian, and so or Malay or what are Papuans?
Papuans?
Yeah, like, you know, you have Asian, but they're not Asian. They are.
Is there a specific name for it?
Yeah,
Oh, I
that
didn't
whole
know.
region, like that whole area. I forget, but anyway, they're not Caucasian, right? So anyway, we saw this other white couple over there, and they came over and said hi, and they were actually Americans, and he mentioned that he was a pilot, and so he took me up in his plane. We went to a village. Yeah, we went flying with him. It was
That
cool.
is so cool.
We landed on a runway that was like this, on the side of a mountain.
I forgot about this story. That's so funny.
Yeah, you were like a baby. Yeah, you were like 2 or
That's really
2 and a half or something.
It's pretty neat.
It was pretty neat. MOF stands for Mission Aviation Fellowship, by the way, for those of you that don't know.
I didn't know.
We're in Coeur d'Alene, guys, by the way, on our way home.
Okay, we have the solution, or the answer to sherbet versus sorbet.
Okay.
Sherbet is a frozen dessert made with fruit juice added to milk or cream, egg white, or gelatin.
Really?
But that doesn't say what sorbet is.
Huh. For some reason, I always thought sherbet was non-dairy. I've been wrong my whole life.
Sorry.
It's all right. The world's coming to an end.
Have I been indoctrinated with wokeness?
No, man.
Hopefully not.
This is one really cool thing, right? So I know that there's a lot of like concern about universities and all of that with wokeness and everything. But she goes to a private Christian university, and there's not a lot of wokeness there, is there?
No.
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 It's a pretty solid place.
Mm-hmm.
I would highly recommend it to anybody that wants to go to a university. As long as you know their major, they have their major, because they don't have like every major.
They have a lot though.
They do have a
Yeah.
lot. Like, what are some of the majors that they have? Business,
Business, nursing,
computer science, law enforcement.
Yeah. Criminal justice.
Yeah, criminal justice. Counseling.
Kinesiology, education.
What's kinesiology? Whoever uses that word.
I'm pretty sure that's like physical therapy
There you
stuff.
go.
I'm pretty sure.
Physical therapy.
Yeah. I think they have like most of the main things.
Yeah.
I would say. They also have like some.
Engineering, though, I think they're lacking in engineering.
Yes, they don't have like you can do 2 years of engineering, I think, but you can't graduate.
Yeah, you'd have to like transfer to
Yeah.
a school that
Yeah.
specializes in engineering.
Yeah. Like my major, I don't think it exists in any other school. I think they made it up.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the stuff that you need. You know, it's just the name.
But
that
it's
might be
funny
different.
because like I've like Googled it and I haven't been able to find it from any other university. Or like I think it was on LinkedIn. I was searching for it and in LinkedIn doesn't have it. It's interactive digital design. But it's like a mashup of graphic design and computer science. So you're taking some computer science and some graphic design. So you have like knowledge of both worlds. Because they,
Cool.
you know, they can overlap
Yeah, for sure.
if you want them to. My focus is more graphic design, though.
Yeah.
I think I appreciate the insight into computer science, but I would have to learn a lot more to be able to actually use it well, which I can do
Yeah.
on my own, later if I really want to.
But I think it's important knowing the background to it,
Yeah.
just to give you a bigger picture and a better understanding of what
Yes.
you're doing with the graphic design programs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure. And then also how it's incorporated into websites and things.
Yeah.
So I did 2 years of web design, or 2 semesters of web design, and it's just really cool, like knowing what makes up a website, you know. And then it was really cool. Recently, I was trying to match the color from a certain website for a graphic design project I was doing for the church in Porurua, and I wanted to use the colors from their website. And so I got the HTML and the CSS, and I went and found the hex code for the color I was looking for from that, and then I could use it. It's really cool. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
That was neat.
Huh.
So just
I think you're like a hacker.
Yeah, I felt so cool doing it.
Guys like girls with computer hacking skills. What's that off of? Nunchuck skills, computer hacking skills. Girls want guys with skills. What movie is that off of? Don't tell them.
I know. Yeah. Are you gonna visit me while I'm in Belgium?
I hope so.
So
Well, I mean, we've talked about it, right?
I'd love that.
We've talked about
Expensive.
it. Maybe when you go to England.
Yeah. Would you want to do that?
I think so. I mean, I would like to, yeah, if we can afford it. Be cool.
Paula speaks HTML.
There you go. Paula and her HTML. Any other questions? We might just have to get off of here.
Russ said something about log siding. Or something about, hang on. He had mentioned something before, but I forget what it was. And he was asking if we saw it. Concrete log siding.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I talked about that in my previous live stream while I was waiting for Sarah, and it looks really cool, right? I'm sure it's really durable and awesome stuff. That's just not the style that we're going for. So
yeah,
I don't really want it to look like a log cabin. Want it to be Julie and I want it to look more like farmhouse type style. Accent. But mostly white and black and tin.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll match the interior better. That's a good question.
What?
Robert asks, the kids have never complained about helping throughout the build. Did some of that get edited out? Yeah, so Dad, you get to critique us. How did Seth and I do attitude-wise?
With helping? Well, I would say that from the very beginning of your life, Sarah and Seth's lives, they have always been a part of what we do as a family. And so it's never really been like, I have a job that is just me. I mean, there were times when it was more just me, but what we've done in our family is incorporated the kids into everything. And so building a house is what the family's doing. That's what we're doing. Oh, McDonald's is right there, and there's no car next to us. Woohoo! Sil said that you can get $1 fry if you have the app.
Yeah.
So, Sil, should Sarah use the app?
I don't really want fries.
Okay, she doesn't want fries. Sorry.
That's really good advice, though. Also, 99-cent iced coffee.
Ooh.
Any size, every day.
What coffee's $1 anyway? But maybe not iced coffee.
Iced coffee. They're expensive, man.
Really?
Yeah, $4 or something for a large. So you're saving a bunch of money.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, so we're not going to get off of here. We're just going to go through the drive-thru with you because we're that kind of people.
What do I want? Oh dear, I don't even know.
Well, we're going to have dinner when we get home.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. Just a coffee then. Just a small
What size?
cappuccino.
Oh, you want a cappuccino?
Yeah.
Fancy coffee. Yeah, let me get a small cappuccino, plain. Plain, right?
Yeah.
And a large black coffee. You sure you don't want like a snack or anything?
No.
Cheeseburger?
Yeah.
We get two for do one for $1.
Okay.
Okay. That'll do it. Thank you.
I'm gonna be hungry when I get home for pizza.
Yeah. Oh, so somebody bought you this coffee.
What?
Peter.
Really?
Yeah, he sent.
That's why he asked about it?
Yeah.
That's so nice. I want to go to large. Just kidding.
He
Just
sent.
kidding.
He sent. Hi. How are
Hi.
you?
Good, thank you. How are you doing today?
Doing well. Thank you.
Thank you.
He sent DKK money.
What does that mean?
I forgot, man. What? Where's DKK?
Paula said she bought the coffee. Who bought the coffee?
Oh, Paula bought a coffee too. Yeah. So
We appreciate you.
thank you.
Thank you.
I forgot. Paula bought you a coffee too.
Thanks, Paula.
So we'll
And
have
Peter.
to.
Peter, right?
Yep.
Thanks, Paula and Peter.
So we'll have to get you 2 coffees,
Don't
But-
mind that.
not at the same time. I'm sorry, Paula. I forgot. I should have mentioned you as well. But I had the DKK thing in my head.
What is DKK?
Or DDK? It's the currency from Denmark.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
So he's buying it for you from Denmark.
Thank
And
you,
Paula's
Paula
buying
and
it
Peter.
from Missouri.
Hello, how are you today?
Good. How are you? You guys want to see inside McDonald's? There you go.
I work at McDonald's.
You do, huh?
I do. Actually,
Oh, it's Dutch. Somebody said it's Dutch. Danish. Huh.
Danish Chrome. That's so cool.
I was so
It's
wrong.
coffee.
Thank you. I thought they were part of the European Union. Wouldn't they use the euro? I must be wrong.
Done.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Have a great night.
You too.
Bye. That's interesting.
Dutch. I was wrong. Denmark. I got confused.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago.
Well, thank you so much, guys. Oh yeah, you were in the middle of talking about the
To
build.
Flores. Somebody said go to Flores, huh?
Oh yeah, I really want to visit at least.
Me too. What were we talking about? Oh, about the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no,
About
I
us
don't,
having a bad attitude.
no, I don't think you guys had a bad attitude.
We did
I
sometimes.
mean, maybe, but nothing serious if you did.
I kind of have a bad attitude sometimes. I really do.
Well, yeah, that's true, but about like having to help.
No. I mean, it was like a day-to-day thing. Like, oh, I don't really want to do this right now. Not like, why are we doing this?
Why are you
Why are
making
we
us
here?
work so hard?
Why are you making us into slaves? Like,
Child
like that.
labor.
It was fun. Like,
Yeah.
it was an adventure, and we were enjoying it. You know.
As a family.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah. If I had a bad attitude, it was because of the day. you
Oh,
know?
there'd have been problems.
I feel like there were questions we missed. I think.
Okay, let's get them. Scoop them up.
Paula says I got $10 for coffee.
You're gonna get more than you're gonna.
I'm so
Why are you
excited.
telling her all this? It was a secret. I was just gonna I was gonna pocket a bunch of it myself.
The father tax.
Yeah, the father tax. No, I wasn't. I'm just
Dude, thanks, Paula. That's
sorry.
great.
I need to be more
Love
communicative.
coffee. Oh, here's something from
Huh.
my trip. New Zealand has a big coffee culture, and I loved it.
Oh, really?
So like flat whites are from New Zealand, and so I got
You
like
mean coffee with cream in it?
no, it's a flat white. It's different. it's similar to a cappuccino or a latte, but there's less. It's like a thin layer of foam. If
like
you
it's
guys are from
flat.
New Zealand, correct me if I'm wrong. Anyways, it's just kind of special to there, and so that was really fun. And
Awesome.
John and Aaron are addicted to coffee, so we got lots of coffee.
Well, any good person is addicted to coffee.
I'm not. I'm not.
You're not a good person. Just a reminder, there's lots of joking taking place in this video, and many of the statements that I say are not
He's lying.
true. They're jokes with Sarah and you.
Oh, there's a question.
Huh.
Were you ever worried you would make a mistake so large in the build that the fix would be irreversible? You've
Oh.
given me the confidence to GC my own home. What's GC?
GC?
GC.
General contract.
Oh,
Maybe. Let's see. A mistake so big that it couldn't be fixed. I don't think that there is a mistake so big that couldn't be fixed. right? I think anything's fixable. It could just be really expensive.
Yeah.
So I think that part right there could be something that's irreversible. Like, I mean, if you wired it wrong and burnt down the house, that's kind of not fixable. You have to rebuild it, which would be the fix, I guess. But no, I really wasn't too worried. I think the biggest concern was the foundation. Getting the foundation right, because
that was a little stressful.
That's the foundation, So making sure that was right, making sure it was level and square was kind of the most important thing. Everything else is wood. You can take it back apart.
The foundation is so much work.
It is a lot of work.
Crazy. Like the prep for it.
Yeah.
Man,
there's tons of prep.
Like for the extension this summer, we used so much wood for the forms. It was just kind of insane, and like so much rebar, and then so many rebar ties, and like tying it all together, and like took forever. It was just like so much prep, and then you pour it in real quick, and then that like you're done. Then you have to take it all off.
Yeah, it's kind of like a meal.
Yeah.
Like you fix this big fancy meal, like Thanksgiving dinner. Right, it takes all these hours and possibly days to get it all together. In 20 minutes, you're done eating it.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah. Oh, Paula said that a channel, Mama Dr. Jones, moved to New Zealand. I actually watch her sometimes. That's really cool. Yeah. That's really, I didn't realize she moved to New Zealand. That's interesting.
Is she a doctor?
Mm-hmm. Well, she's an OBGYN.
Oh, well, that's a doctor, isn't it?
Yeah. That's more specific, though. Her and Dr. Mike, I like both of them. Did you get engineered drawings, or did you 100% do 100% of the plans yourself?
We basically did it ourselves. We did get some plans, like we ordered some like really inexpensive plans online, but it wasn't really how we wanted to build it anyway. I mean, it was at first, like it was an idea that we had, and then we changed it. Like the whole flooring system's different. I mean, it's way different than what we actually bought, and so
it's a patchwork house.
Yeah, I'd say basically it came out of our heads, but we did purchase some plans, but we didn't actually end up using them.
Yeah, it's quite a bit different.
Yeah.
Here's a good question from Russ.
Russ,
I never see inspectors on your videos. There required to get building inspections?
Okay. There have been some inspectors in our videos. So there aren't building inspections in our county for the building, right? So sometimes and so there are no building inspections, and there are no building codes for the building. If you wanted to live in a dry cabin with no dry cabin means no water, and with no electricity and no heat, then you could have no permits at all, except for the location permit. So there's a location permit, and that's basically where the footprint of the house is going to be. The county wants to know if you're far enough away from the setbacks, right? So from your property lines. But besides that, the county they don't check what you build. But the state is a different story. The state is you need to get electrical permit and inspection, plumbing, sewer, HVAC. So you need to get those checked and inspected legally. Yeah, but it's super lax. The inspectors are really friendly and helpful. You can have, as a homeowner, you can do all the work yourself, and you can have a consultation with them. And so they come out and help you plan it, or help you figure something out if you don't know what you're doing. And so
the plumbing guy, like, didn't you work it up in the computer and send it to him, and he like helped you fix the problems with it before you actually installed it?
Yeah.
Like he was helping you do it yourself?
Yeah, for sure.
It's really cool.
Yeah. So the inspectors here, at least from our experience, they are here to help you build it properly, not to just tell you that you did it wrong, right? Now, if you do it wrong, they're going to tell you because they want you to do it right. I'm like, I want to do it right. And so to have an expert be able to help me do that and then check it and make sure is, to me, it's a bonus, because I could think it's right and it could be wrong. And then you've got plugged drains, you got vents that don't work properly or something, right? Something goes wrong, and it's because I didn't know what I was doing. So I think it's a bonus and an inexpensive one, because to hire a plumber to do the same job that the inspector does would be way more expensive than having the inspector do it. And then it's all legal, and it's just helpful. I look at it as a good thing, but I understand people that don't want any inspections at all. That's perfectly cool too.
Yeah.
The smaller the government, the better, in my opinion. But not so small that there isn't one. Because then you just have anarchy and crazy stuff going on all over.
Yes.
A constitutional government. That would be good.
Do we plan
It's
on getting a
snowing.
bigger generator?
No, not right now. Maybe later in the future, but not currently. After we're done with the house and maybe we build the shop and then we see what we actually need, then maybe we'd get like one that's automatically starts and stops and all that, runs on propane. Maybe, but not right now.
Robert says, Sarah, what are the chances you will build on the property? Our daughter says, no way. Well, I don't even know if my parents would want me to do that, for one. Probably not.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't have a problem with it.
Well, the property, it would be weird. I'm not sure.
You'd have to build down by our neighbors.
and I don't
You'd have to build down that way.
Yeah, you'd have to, it would just have to be different. It couldn't be, right next to each other.
Yeah.
It'd have to be, way behind.
Which would be kind of cool.
It would be kind of cool, actually. And then you could take that road.
Yeah.
Actually.
Or you could go down our road and then come in.
I
you
like
could
that
just
better.
pop in over there. Cool.
I don't know. I'm guessing maybe not, unless it's way in the future.
Yeah. But by then maybe we could sell it and buy something else and build 2 places on it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
Get 20 acres or more and each have 10 acres.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
Colin and I have talked about, and we talk about this with you, building a tiny house.
Yeah.
While we're living there, and living in it for a bit for fun, and then selling it.
Yeah.
So
that'd be really cool.
I
If you
know.
build it on a trailer.
It'd be so fun. So, and we're still interested in doing that. So we might do that sort of
Or
thing.
you could do a container.
Yeah, probably
and then,
a container house.
Yeah, and then
actually.
it could be hauled off. You have the truck come and pick it up to whoever you sold it to.
Yeah, container houses sound really, really, really cool. So that might be a thing. Maybe turn it into a YouTube channel.
Yeah, that'd be
Do
cool.
you guys want to watch that?
Oh, did I tell you that they said that I should do a Bible channel?
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Nice.
I asked.
So cool.
I mean, not everybody, but lots of people
Do people
said.
say no?
I didn't see anybody say no.
You guys are too nice. How far is your home from the airport? It's 2 hours, right?
2 hours, yeah.
It's long or far.
So we're in Hayden right now, guys. If you want to know where we are, we're in Hayden. We're just passing the Lancaster Market and that cool looking coffee shop that's right over there, Conoco Station.
Oh, yeah.
We're at Lancaster and 95. I'll show you. This is where we are. We're right here. That's Lancaster. There's a cool coffee shop over there, and there's the market right there. So.
Someone said, who did I miss the most, my car or my father? My car's actually in Tennessee. I have it at school. When they dropped me off, I drove my car. Seth and I drove. Well, I drove it. Seth rode with me, and then my parents drove their car. So. But I actually don't drive it that much because, Colin and I go both places in his car because it's way nicer.
His car is nicer.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yep.
It's not even that new, but it's he's kept it up nice. My car was beat up when I got it.
It was cheap too.
It was real cheap.
It's $2,500.
Yeah, it runs great. It just looks like it shouldn't run great.
Yeah, it was cheap.
No, she's awesome though.
Toyota Matrix. It's a cool car.
Her name is Melody.
There were some questions on there.
Oh yeah, sorry.
You can also get some shout outs or read people's nice comments if you want.
Okay. Russ said, I've built a lot of houses, including my own. Haven't seen any bad things, from us. Maybe the material you use sometimes. Ha.
Ha ha ha. You mean like OSB?
Do they not like OSB?
Some people don't like OSB. But, you watch these remodel shows like Fixer to Fabulous, Main Cabin Masters and stuff. You know, and houses get, I mean, they get remodeled so fast. You know, I mean, like 100 years and people are remodeling house. You know, before 120 years and people are already remodeling houses. So it doesn't really make sense to build it out of something that, you know, is going to last 1,000 years when it's probably going to be torn down in 120 years.
Except
rebuilt.
if it's so sturdy and becomes so old, people like that.
Yeah,
You know,
but
like
I mean, but it's got
European
to
houses
be.
or something.
Yeah, but you think about it, right? Like, just take houses here, right? They were built in the 50s. They're fine houses, but they're not what people want today. You know, they're small. The kitchens are separate. The dining room's separate.
Yeah.
There's no like great room. The living room's separate. The ceilings are low.
But
You know
if
what I
you
mean?
think about the 100-year-old houses in the South, those are awesome.
They are awesome because of their uniqueness, but still, they're still.
They're not structured how people want.
Yeah, they're not. Like, you have to want an old house.
Yeah.
You don't want that, but you know what I mean, like the old house feel, all of that. For that, if you built that house brand new, people wouldn't build that house brand new because you don't want the rooms divided up that way typically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm not arguing with you.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Sil said he doesn't like OSB when it was 75 a sheet.
Yeah. What? That's all
That
right.
was really crazy. Patricia Ray, asks, I have to buy a little at a time on a solar system. What is the most important to start with?
Man, buying little at a time. So let me tell you our story, and then maybe there's some principles in there that you can kind of find. So we didn't have a lot of money, and we didn't know very much when we started with our solar system. We've gone through 1, 2, 3 or four like remodels of our solar system, and every time we did it, we wasted money because we didn't buy something. When we started out, we started off with a 24 volt system. Well, when we upgraded to a 48 volt system, none of our 24 volt stuff was compatible, so we had to get rid of it and buy new. And so my advice is, if you have the money but can only buy so much at a time, then buy equipment that will function in the system that you want at the end, right? So if you want a 48 volt system, then buy 48 volt stuff now. Don't buy a 12 volt inverter because it's cheap when you eventually want a 48 volt. That's just my advice, and you don't even have to follow that at all. But had we done that, well, for one, we wouldn't have been able to afford to have a solar system at the time, and because we would have bought like $1,000, say, inverter, when we could have bought the whole system for around $1,000. You know what I mean? So I don't know. The most important part of the solar system is the batteries. The batteries you're going to have for a long time. They're a key part in it, but battery technology is changing all the time, and so it might be better, instead of buying stuff a little at a time, is to just save the money until you're ready and then buy the system that you want all at once. That might be the best solution, because if you just buy one piece, you can't use it. You need to have all the components for them to all work together anyway. So
Yeah.
that's kind of what I think. Save up your money until you can get everything that you want,
That's a good point.
because the prices are going to come down most likely anyway, and the technology is going to get better. So if you buy something today but you don't actually complete the system for 2 or 3 years, well, you could have saved that money and bought something better in 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
But that's just my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just personal opinion, which you don't have to agree with, and I won't even be sad.
Peter asks if it's hard that I'm so old and then I pretty much decide my own life and you don't get to see me much anymore. That's so sad.
You're like
depressing
ancient,
me.
dude. You're like you almost can't bear children anymore. No, it's not hard.
What?
I mean, it's not.
Really?
No, because that's the
sad.
plan of life,
I know.
isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, like that's what we raised you to do.
Yeah.
And I mean, it is a little sad, that. Yeah, I get. Okay, so yeah, it's a little
Like,
sad.
he doesn't even miss me at all.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I mean. This is the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But yes, it is a little sad because, he can't like order her around like he used to. Yeah. No, but yeah. So
It is cool,
there is
though.
a little bit of sadness to
That's
it.
what I have to keep reminding myself. Because, like, it is hard. I think, actually, it was hardest when I was getting ready to graduate high school.
Mm.
Like, remember I was crying at Taco Bell that one time?
No, but I believe you.
Yeah. I was, like, just getting so sad because, like, we'll mention this earlier, like, we've always done everything as a family. And it was just like, man, that family unit thing is about to end.
You're breaking it up, man.
I know, it's just so sad. And it's not like I'm not independent. I am. Like, I've been raised to be independent, but it's kind of like the lifestyle of being a family of four and doing everything together was about to be over. Not that I'm their daughter anymore, not that I'm not going to see them, but like, if I'm moving away, like, it's not going to be the same,
Yeah.
even for school.
Right.
And so, I mean, like, it has. I think my freshman year was really easy. I wasn't really, and that was super weird to me. But I think the longer I'm away, like, the more homesick I get, actually. So that was just kind of weird.
And because it was so exciting.
Yeah, and
It
now
was
it's just
like-
like I'm done.
It was like the honeymoon phase of a
Yeah.
cross-cultural move.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So it was like, I was really sad, high school, freshman year. I can't even remember when I was homesick, which is really weird to say, but it was perfectly fine. And then, like, ever since then, it's just been like, yeah, I'm done with school. Miss my family.
Yeah. Well, it will be cool if you guys get to move up here.
Yeah.
You'll have been married for a year,
Mhm.
lived away for a year, established yourselves as a family unit,
Yeah.
and then to come back and then live like that but be your own people. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly. I'm excited.
and
It is
so-
really cool because, like, I mean, I'm getting to do what I've always wanted to do, which is get married really young. I'm 20, so that's pretty cool. Like,
Your mom was 19.
Mom was 19. So, but I've always wanted to get married young and, like, have a family young, and so I'm getting to do that. And like Dad was saying, it's like how it's supposed to work, like, grow up and go start your own life, which is kind of exciting.
Yeah. Although I have been changing my view on that a little bit. Although it doesn't apply so much to Sarah, and that is the idea of the patriarchy, right? Seriously though,
You're
because
gonna make people mad.
that's okay. Because when you look at the qualifications for elders in Titus and 1 Timothy, one of those qualifications for an elder or a bishop, right, or a pastor, shepherd, that three titles that all apply to the same thing, the same person, just different aspects of it. But one of those is having obedient children or having faithful children, right? And so let's think about that. That's in the present tense. Into that position, they must have obedient, faithful children. Present tense, right? So one of the kind of problems with that is that the patriarch there is no real patriarch of a family anymore in Western culture, and so the influence that the patriarch has over the family is kind of diminished because of the way the Western culture has structured families. In the independent 2, 3, 4 person group. So I went off preaching again, and I think you guys missed most of it because it was spinning. I'm not going to do it again.
Yeah, that's interesting though, because, like, it also talks about, like, wives submitting to their own husbands.
Mhm.
So for a wife, it's not like when she gets married, it's no longer her father who's
Right.
the authority; it's her husband.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't think it applies so much to you, because
I'm about to be married.
you would be in a patriarchal system. You would be entering into a different patriarch's family,
Yeah. Right.
where Seth would stay under me.
So interesting.
Kind of, that kind of idea.
So interesting.
That kind of idea.
Yeah. Right.
So, And just studying like Roman and Greek culture and the patriarchal system within
Right,
those and all that.
because the wife thing, you've talked about that a while ago, and that was really interesting. That was countercultural, because correct me if I'm wrong, but you were saying how like the Roman culture was that the daughter was still under her father's authority even when she was married.
Yeah,
right?
it could be that way.
It could be that way, and so like that's just really interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was random.
Yeah, we probably had a bad signal there. We're just we're in Athol right now, crossing over the bridge there in Athol. Super One's right over there. Downtown Athol, like there is one. It's right over there. The pizza place and Dollar General.
A couple people were asking if I'm engaged because they saw the ring. Yep.
Yeah,
Ta-da!
she is.
Yep.
She went to New Zealand with a boyfriend, left with a fiance.
Yep. Although he stayed there, but
But you left New Zealand and you still had him,
yeah.
even though he was there.
Yes. Here's a question.
Yeah.
How important is it to adjust the solar panels in relation to how far north you live?
Oh, it's fairly important, and you know, I think the difference between the season isn't as important. You could leave them in the winter position. If you have enough solar to get you through the winter, you could leave them in the winter position because you're going to have way more than enough power in the summer, right? Because there's so much more sun. So that part's not as important. The winter position is the most important. And so then the farther north you go, you want to put it at the right position for winter in your area. And then you could adjust it for spring and summer. But in my opinion, you don't have to. If you got enough for winter, you're going to have plenty for summer.
Polar Patriot said he regrets his battle points.
Really?
Yeah. He wants to go with AGM next time.
Really? Interesting. Polar Patriot. Thank you.
Jonathan asked when we're going to complete the deck. But it
Oh,
was
like
done.
the front porch?
Yeah.
Probably for the front
Yeah,
porch.
front porch.
Yeah, probably in the spring, maybe winter. It depends. But before next winter. Spring maybe. Any more questions?
Not really.
You had a long flight. Do you want to be done?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Hey, Luke says, wave to us when you go by Old House Road on the right side. Where's that?
I don't know. You have to find it.
I'm gonna find it.
I'll honk.
Where is it? Where's my phone?
Oh, I think we're coming up to it though. Find your phone and find it.
I don't know where it went.
I gotta keep my eyes on the road.
This is really
she's
sad.
trying to find her phone so she can find the Old House Road.
I'm not sure where. Oh, I threw. Dude, when I threw my blanket back there, I threw my phone too. That was crazy. Okay. That was a little dramatic, sorry.
Alright, she's looking for it, guys. Hang on, hang in there with us. We're down to 191 people. We had a lot. We had like 400 and
So you
something
got
in the
tired of
last
your
stream.
preaching.
Probably. So yeah, man. So they were just so encouraging about the whole Bible channel.
That's
and
really cool.
like I could just do it in the car.
Yeah, that'd be neat.
Don't even need a studio.
Oh, okay. This is the right there. We're about to pass it.
We're about to pass it.
Are you gonna honk?
I'm gonna honk.
Okay.
We're about to pass old.
Now wave.
Oh wait,
Waving.
it's coming up. We're going through the new part of the highway, and
Google Maps said we passed it.
no, it's right up here. I'll honk right now though. Okay, ready?
Okay.
There you go, Old House Farm Road place.
That was so fun.
Did you hear us?
That was really fun.
Yeah, so Old Farmhouse Road. We honked at you. Any more questions?
Not really.
Like kind of dying out.
Kind of dying out. No 8 feet of snow yet.
No, not yet. Sorry, I can't really look at you guys that much. I got to keep my eyes on the road because it's like a wintry mix right now, and it's dark. and the road's really wet.
What's next on the house?
Finish the plumbing and electrical because of the remodel. So we're going to do that in the main house, the main part of the house. Finish the electrical and plumbing is the next step. And then insulation, and then sheetrock. And hopefully we get all of the insulation in and we're ready for sheetrock before you go back to school.
That shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, hopefully not.
There's not that much insulation, is there?
Yeah, we took most of it out.
Oh.
And we're going to have
But
to
it's
take out
already
more
cut.
to wire it. Yeah.
Like it's already, you just put the base back up, right?
Yeah, pretty
Or
much.
put it back in the base. I mean.
Any more questions for my peoples? My peoples.
I'm probably sleeping on the couch.
What? Why don't you take cesspit?
Because I feel bad. We'll see. Talk to him. We'll see.
Alright. Oh man. It's like crazy. No more questions, huh?
Not a bunch, no.
Alright. Well, why don't you say goodbye then?
Bye. Just kidding.
Maybe you just give them the final call. Final call.
Final call on questions.
Otherwise, we're gonna have to go.
Ending live streams is awkward.
I know. Because people kind of start winding down. Although we're up to 219 people. Guys, if you have a question, you just joined the live stream. It's Sarah and I. We're driving home from the airport. Just picked her up. She just got back from New Zealand. And we're here to answer your questions. We only have a little bit more time until we're going to have to get off of here. So put your questions in the chat. And we'll answer them.
People keep commenting on my seatbelt. I'm not really sure what you think the problem is. I guess because I was leaning forward, but how awkward would that be for me to keep it like this? Actually, that's not that awkward. Fine. Put it on properly.
Yeah. They're worried about you, dude.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
They don't want a newly engaged person to get smashed into the glass.
That's true. I think Paula thought I wasn't wearing it because my hair was on top of it,
Oh.
and it kind of looks like it's behind me. See that?
Yeah.
Maybe? I'm not sure. Oh, outdoor or church wedding? I'm wanting an outdoor wedding.
Outdoor wedding.
In our yard. That's what I would prefer.
Hey, do you want to know what I was thinking about it?
Yes.
So I was thinking.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so the posts for the deck are they're all kind of evenly spaced. And if we can get it sided, then I thought it would be cool, which you don't have to do, but in my imagination, it would be cool to have the preacher on the porch, and so and the groom, and maybe if you have bridesmaids or whatever those other people are, could go down the stairs on this side and that side, centered on the house, right? And then so you can come out of the trailer and walk down the aisle.
Trailer?
Yeah, I mean, it's because you're hidden that way, Or maybe you could come down the stairs from the apartment
That's
and behind
really
people and come in. Anyway.
Yeah. So not actually under the porch.
Well, yeah, it would be under the porch.
Yeah.
But the people wouldn't be. The people would be sitting out in the yard.
My only concern with that is it would shade everything. You know what I'm saying?
We got porch lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It might not look good.
I don't know.
That was just an
I
idea that
like
I
the
had.
picture. I'm just worried about the lighting. That's the only thing. But yeah, that does sound really cool. I bet that'd be really pretty. When am I getting married? Hopefully this summer. End of the summer. Or middle of summer.
On my birthday.
How was Tux?
Tux is good. He's probably just hanging out at
So
home.
excited to see the puppy. I miss him so much. I just want to cuddle with him so bad. He's such a good dog.
Yeah, he's a good dog.
I want to duplicate him and keep him forever.
Clone him?
Yeah. How long do you think you will stay engaged before the wedding? Probably about 8 months, which
8
is
months.
longer than I wanted. We both wanted a shorter engagement, but
You should have proposed later.
no.
If you proposed in
No,
June.
I know, but we wanted to get engaged now, but we can't can't really get married until end of the summer.
You could.
We could, but we don't want to.
Yeah.
So we are choosing to have a longer engagement than we originally wanted.
Gotcha. So, if my parents are watching this, I was talking to them on the phone earlier, and they were asking when the wedding might be.
Cool.
On my birthday. Or close to my birthday.
Would you like that? Would that be okay?
No, it wouldn't matter.
Oh.
But you probably want it on a Saturday, I guess.
Yeah.
So I doubt my birthday's on Saturday. It might be, but
We were thinking.
I'm just joking about it being on my birthday. It
We
doesn't
were
matter.
thinking July 25th.
Oh, is
Was
that a
the
Saturday?
date? No, it's a Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Like a Tuesday
Well,
evening.
people work.
Evening.
Yeah.
Is that not good? So this
It's
is why we
okay.
wanted to talk to you guys. 'Cause,
I mean,
like,
it's okay. It would be fine, but it's not normal. I don't
Yeah.
think. I say a Saturday. But, you know, and people that are traveling far.
Yeah.
So any
right.
day would probably work because it's, you know, I mean, they got to travel far.
Mhm. Yeah.
But I think that this is just my opinion. It is your wedding and your day, but you want people to come.
Oh yeah, for
So
sure.
you should probably think about when people could, when would be the best time for the most people.
Paula says, all caps, Marty, no trailer for the bride, dude.
Come on, we're not in Missouri. Trailers are different up here.
That's really funny. That was hilarious.
Yeah, no, I agree.
No, it's not a bad idea. It just caught
It's
me
a
off
camp
guard.
trailer.
It's really funny.
Yeah. Be pretty cool. Oh, what about a honeymoon? What are you guys thinking about honeymoon
I don't
stuff?
know. It depends on how much money we have for it.
I
Got
say
to figure out
just
the budget.
a trip to Mexico.
Yeah,
Be fun.
we were actually looking at tickets to different places. It's just
Yeah.
so expensive.
Yeah.
So, we'll
But
see.
like one of those all-inclusive places, you know, like where Mom and I went, dude, all the food's there,
Yeah.
everything that you need's there.
We do want to put more money towards that than the wedding, for
Really?
sure.
That's cool.
Yeah. Like, I mean, we've talked about this,
Yeah.
but like a simple wedding, simple but nice. Like, this is fun, guys. I really want to use the wildflowers in our property as like the flower wedding decorations and stuff like that. Because I actually just favorite parts about summers in Idaho are all the daisies that just like are scattered everywhere on the property. It just makes me so happy. So I think that'd be really cool to utilize, and then free flowers too.
Sure.
Yeah. And then getting married on the property will cut out the venue cost stuff.
It's true. Potato sack wedding dress, way cheap. Homesteading, country.
Yeah. For
Oh,
sure.
or maybe a flower sack. That was a pretty cool thing that they did back then, you know, putting the flower in a nice material that you could actually make dresses out of.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. It reminds me of in Indonesia, they had like you could buy peanut butter and like dish soap in glasses, like a regular glass for drinking out of.
Mm-hmm.
And so then you could use the glass when you're done with it. It's not just something you throw away.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Or even, there were bowls too.
Oh yeah, bowls. You got like free bowls.
What was in it?
I forget.
Oh, actually, I think it was like the soap was in a bowl kind
Maybe.
of thing. Like the pack, it was like taped in or saran wrapped or something.
Oh yeah, yeah. Those glass bowls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. Oh, dude.
Huh.
So, New Zealand, here's another thing. The supermarkets do the sticker thing that Indonesia did.
The sticker thing.
Remember, like, you spend so much money, you get
Oh,
a sticker,
yeah,
and then you get so many stickers, you get something.
Yeah.
So they do that too.
Really?
Actually, oh gosh, it was so cool. This one store, Countdown.
We used to do that here in America.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. This one store, Countdown, gave out Legos. It was like their own brand of Legos, and it was like
Like for however many dollars you spend, you get a little square or something.
I think so. No, but it was cooler than just one square. It was like a chicken or a mailbox or a farmer. So it was like
cool.
it was like a farm theme that
Yeah.
you could collect all of them, or like a fruit tree, you know.
And then like you could put it together over time and
Yeah, and it was
have
like
a little Lego
farm.
farm.
Yeah, it was really cool.
It's cool.
And so the kids of the family we were visiting, they were collecting them and having a lot of fun with that.
That's cool.
Yeah. So like every time we went to the grocery store, they got several. And then, the glasses though, I calculated it. me and Aaron calculated it, and to get a set of glasses, I think it was 2 glasses, you would have to spend like 2,000 New Zealand dollars.
What?
So it wasn't even like a good deal. But
What kind of glasses? Like drinking glasses?
yeah, it was like the smallest ones, like these, like this tall
Yeah.
drinking glasses.
Huh.
And they had like different
But I
ones.
mean, but you're buying the product, right? And the glass comes with it.
Right.
So you'd have to use that product for a long period of time, or is it something that like every day you run out of it?
Wait, what?
The product that you were purchasing that you got the glass for free?
No,
Right?
it was for the stickers.
Oh,
You
the
collect
stickers.
So
Oh, I
like
gotcha.
spend, I think it was spend $20 or spend $15, get a sticker, and then 20 stickers gets you the set of glasses.
Gotcha.
So like if you multiply that all out, it's like a lot of money, you know.
Yeah. Gotcha.
But that was really cool. Oh, Dad,
Yeah.
I watched Father of the Bride on the
Yeah.
way to New Zealand.
Uh-huh.
Like the one from the 80s or something, or 80s or 90s.
Yeah.
Woo! You should be thankful, not like her.
Amen.
Dude, that father, he spent so much money on the wedding. It was insane. Absolutely insane. It was really funny though.
Anything else? Paula, man, you've been hanging out with us for a long time.
I know, I feel bad.
Wow. I know,
You
man.
don't have to stay here.
So long.
You're very dedicated.
Yeah, it's awesome. Thank you so much for that. Sorry about that joke about trailers in Missouri. That was rude. Sarah brought it out in me. I blame her. I don't really blame you, Sarah.
Okay.
I should probably stop talking.
Well,
That's it, huh?
anything else, guys?
Anything else? We're coming up on Kokalala.
Oh, here's something funny that happened at the airport.
Hey, that's Lake Kokalala right over there. Kokalala Lake's right there.
Cool.
What was funny?
So I was in Sydney,
Uh-huh.
and a guy came up to me, like an airport worker, and he asked if I was American. I said yes, and he wanted to see my passport. He's probably just like checking people, you know. And so I showed him, and he was asking some questions, and I said, well, he asked how long I'd been there, and I told him I was just transiting and came from New Zealand. And then it was really funny because he's like, which one did you like better? Because like they have this rivalry, and I was like, well, I haven't spent enough time in Australia to know for sure. Like I have to come back and spend more time to see. But that was just really funny.
Australia's definitely bigger.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that.
It's quite funny, the rivalry between them. It's
Yeah.
almost like Malaysia and Indonesia.
Uh-huh. Indonesia's quite a bit bigger.
Yeah. But anyway, we have some Australians in the group chat. If you want to speak
Really?
to any of that.
Oh. In our thing right now watching?
Yeah, I think someone said they're from Melbourne a second ago.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder which one is better.
Dude, we got a super chat.
Oh, a super
Dude,
chat.
thanks, Jason.
Jason, you are so generous.
Thank you so much.
Is it, what kind of currency is it in?
Dollars.
Oh, in dollars.
US
$20
dollars.
super chat. Thank you so much.
Jason says, love your channel. 2 questions.
Okay.
How many hours a week on average do you spend editing an episode?
Mm.
Do you have a strategy when it comes to camera angles, having multiple cameras for a shot? Thanks.
Okay.
Good question.
Yeah, that's a good
Dad
question.
doesn't edit the videos.
I don't edit. I mean, I used to edit them, and then Sarah edited them, and then Sarah and Seth edited them, and now Seth is our editor. And so he,
While I'm gone.
yeah, while you're gone. That's right. That's right. And so he probably spends, I bet, 5 hours maybe on a video editing it, and we usually give him about 45 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes worth of raw footage that we've shot for a week's worth of work. So normally we work Monday through Friday-ish, so yeah, and Saturday, but it depends. So anyway, we work about 5 days a week on filming a video and doing the work that we're doing, right? So through all of that, we get about 45 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes worth of raw footage. And we do kind of have a strategy on what kind of shots we get and stuff.
That's
go ahead.
Like that's mom's alley, I would say.
Yeah.
But she's really good about getting shots.
Yeah.
And being intentional and making sure to get the good shots.
Right.
So that's Mom really contributes a lot to that part of the channel, I would say.
Oh, for sure, dude. Without her, it'd be way more boring. And
Well,
less
because you
beautiful.
get like focused on the job.
Right.
And like you get like, let's just do it, you know?
Yeah.
And so like Mom is really good about bringing us back to, hey, we need to make sure to be filming it well.
So if I'm assuming that you're asking this because you want to get started on YouTube, or you're doing YouTube, but you know, like you're wanting to do something different maybe with it. This is my recommendation, is to find a channel that you like, right? And watch them not for entertainment, but watch them on how they shoot their videos. What kind of shots do they get? How do they do it? And then some people aren't going to agree with this, but I think that it is a good strategy to learn, not to continue with forever, but to learn. Copy their video, like not the content, but copy the style of the video. You know, if it's like, okay, it starts with a 15-second montage of different clips of around their homestead, then do that, right? Get it 15 seconds worth of little clips that go together. It's set to music, set it to music, right? And then how do they do the intro? So do the intro the same, right? Get the same kind of shots, and basically go through the whole video and make the exact same structured video, not the same topic and stuff, right? But the same structure. And from that, you're going to learn how to do all of that. And then, you know, you do that a few times, and then you can incorporate that into your own style. You've learned all of the skills that you need to do all of that. And so, that's my advice. What do you think? You think that's wrong? You think you shouldn't copy somebody's style to learn? No, it's not wrong, or no, you shouldn't do it?
No, it's not wrong. I wouldn't say so.
And
you'll find your own groove as you go.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because you're trying to figure out how it works.
Right.
You know, like we copied "Got Love." Remember their intro?
Yeah.
And you asked for permission, like,
Yeah.
because it was like very like the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And they were like fine with it.
Yeah. Same music.
Yeah.
Exact same cuts. Exactly the same.
Yeah.
But it was a good learning experience.
And it was a good intro. Like, it was really long, but we were watching some old videos, and it was a fun intro.
Yeah. Yeah. And then so like a lot of stuff that I learned and my style is heavily influenced from Roman Atwood, Ben Brown when he was doing travel vlogs, and it may be fun for Louis in there as well. And so that's kind of those people that really influenced me on the way that I make my videos. And so, but it has changed some, you know, because it used to be like more me than it is now me and Julie, right? Julie and I. No, me and Julie. And so, can you message Mom? She wanted us to let her know when we're close. We're going over the Long Bridge right now, coming into Sandpoint. So anyway, that's kind of my advice. Find a channel that you really like, and copy them for a little while to learn how to do all those shots, and you know where to get them, and you know, because if you say, okay, I need 5 shots of the saw cutting a piece of wood, well then now you know, okay, I need 5 shots, and they need to look like this.
Yeah.
So you'll learn how to get those shots by actually doing it.
Yep. Yeah.
Should we get off?
Get off where?
Get off
She
here.
hasn't said. Should I call her?
Yeah, why don't you call it?
Oh.
We're just gonna have to get off then.
I don't have my SIM card in yet.
Oh.
I can FaceTime audio. I'm connected to you.
Oh really? You're gonna mess up the live stream, dude. All right, so here we're getting off on exit 473 in downtown Sandpoint right now.
The Long Bridge to protect you from zombies. Exactly. That literally, not the zombies part, but the protection.
That's one of the reasons we wanted to live north of the Long Bridge.
Because who knows what happens. If something terrible happens, we can like block people from coming up here.
Yeah, not us.
That was about to say, not us personally, but like
the community can barricade the bridge. And
we're gonna go down here and
No.
Put up a barricade, the Johnson family.
No, but the community can, and that could be a real benefit to the community from all the Spokane people, You got you got the bridge over in Old Town, Newport, and you got the bridge here. You got a bridge in Priest River. All those bridges can be barricaded, and North Idaho can be safe from Spokane.
What do you think about this?
Huh.
Could there be a disease
That makes zombies?
that, well, obviously not what a zombie actually is, like the undead, but something that makes people behave like zombies?
Like rabies?
Yeah, I guess so, but...
Like rabies due to an animal?
Yeah,
Maybe.
because I feel like that could happen.
Maybe. I don't know.
And something that's like new and unknown and like so deadly that it
like
gets out of
COVID.
hand.
COVID.
Well, but COVID doesn't do that. Like COVID spreads a lot, but you get sick, you don't turn into a zombie.
Well, they made it sound like that. So serious.
People weren't eating people's brains though.
That's true. No
Oh,
brain
it's so
eat.
nice to be home. Here,
I
I'll
know.
turn you guys around.
Downtown Sandpoint. We're going to actually drive to the church building because that's where Julie's supposed to be. And we can't get a hold of her, so that's where we're going. Man, you guys are like going on a full trip with us almost.
I know.
Yeah, downtown's still all decorated with lights.
Syl says there was a zombie drug.
Really? Wow. Made people eat brains? Not all zombies eat brains. Like the Walking Dead zombies, they don't eat brains necessarily.
Dude, that movie is so good. That is my favorite zombie movie of all time.
What?
The Walking... No, I'm sorry.
World War Z?
Yes.
Oh, those are fast zombies.
Dude, it's so good.
Those are like the zombies you don't want to mess with.
I know.
What's that? Another super chat?
Yeah, from Michael McBride. Just wanted to say hi, and you guys are awesome. Big fan. Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks, Michael.
$30 super chat.
So generous of you.
You guys are awesome.
For sure, man. That's so cool. If you would like to have a special sticker come up there with your name and all that, you could put a super chat in there. There's not necessary for a super chat question because we don't have any questions coming in, so we'll be sure to answer your question if you ask one. No need for super chats.
Shantae asked if we'll be able to say hi to Mom. Or if they will. I
Oh,
mean.
if they will? Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. I don't even know if she's there. She might already be home.
Because Weekend Farm said that she still was when they left. Hey, guys.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm tired.
We're at a stoplight. We're on 5th and Cedar right now.
Hopefully, no, haters come up and stalk us and
On
throw
5th
a
and
rock
Cedar.
at us.
Dude, nobody's gonna do that.
I'm just saying. We're announcing to the whole world our location.
It's true. We are, aren't we?
You guys had plenty of time to find us, prepare.
Oh
We've been
yeah.
live streaming for so long. You guys could have planned this.
I know.
full assault.
We're passing this. We're at this street. We're passing this place. We're passing this place.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's let's go get him.
I doubt it. There's kind souls on here.
No, I know. I'm just teasing. How did you and Mom meet? John Herlatch?
We met at church.
Herlacki?
Yep, we met at church. Rain-X on the wipers. Yeah. Oh, the light's still red, guys. We're still waiting for the light. Oh, so you're not gonna be able to see it tonight, but this building, that building.
Whoa.
I know it's coming out cool, but they put that tin, that like rusting tin,
Yeah.
on the second story.
Huh.
It looks really cool with black
Wow.
trim.
That's crazy. It has grown so much. I mean, wow, it looks so good.
It's a cool looking building, huh?
Yeah, it doesn't even look bad being there.
No.
I was worried and it was like, man, they're putting up this big old building here. But it actually fits in really well.
Yeah. Looks cool. So we're downtown. I'll show you kind of how much snow there is. Go ahead and flip them around and let them see the snowbanks. There you go. This is downtown. Of course, you don't get as much snow downtown as we do at our place, but there's still quite a bit.
Do we have trouble? That's really cool.
We don't really have trouble with haters, but I do have like a really big block word list. So if the haters just don't get in the comments because you can't swear. Has to be approved.
We live in ignorant bliss.
Yes, we live in ignorant bliss. So yeah, you just take care of that stuff through technology, and then you don't have to see it.
Some of the funniest comments are like the ones over there saying like that you're abusing us.
Oh yeah,
because
child abuse
for making us work hard.
Yeah.
I wonder if those were jokes because it's just so ridiculous.
I don't know. Yeah, child labor, child enslavement.
Someone needs to call the what is it?
CPS.
Yeah, the CPS. Makes me
Wow,
so
there's still
funny.
a lot of cars there.
Oh wow.
Huh. All right,
We should probably end it then.
yeah. Let's
Wow, so
let's flip
much
around
snow.
right here.
Yeah, look at all that mountain
Whoa.
snow.
There we go. Coming into the church parking lot.
Look at all that snow, guys.
There's a lot of snow.
Super cool.
And coming into the church parking lot, we're gonna park, cruise on in. So yeah, you're not gonna get to visit with Julie. She's in there with a bunch of other people, and that would just kind of be rude to go in there and
Film everybody.
yeah, be YouTubers. Be YouTubers. You know that rude YouTuber. We don't want to be that person.
Mm-hmm.
So
Thanks
you guys
for
have a great
saying
night.
Hey. Aw,
Hey, Grandma.
Grandma's been
Hey.
following us and family friends.
Yep. So we made it here, and you guys have a good night. Hopefully Sarah will get to sleep tonight.
Yeah, I need it.
You need it, huh? All right, guys. Have a good night. We'll talk to you later, and keep smiling.
Keep smiling.